I want to start with this idea of masks, this thing that you talk about in your book, but also that's really real in the church. James, can you tell me what a mask is, and can you
Mm.
tell me what it looks like to wear one?
So I think so. My mask started at 12 years old. I think many people they wear a mask of who they are in public, but then they have another mask that they're wearing in private. They put on a face and a persona of the Sunday morning persona of this is who I am. I'm a Christian. I bring my babies to church. Or a lot of them they might show up and attend church and have the face, the smile, everything is okay, but in
Mm,
reality, deep down, they're fighting these inner demons and these inner turmoils, these inner battles. And that was my life for 7 years. I tried sports, I tried drinking, I tried all the things of this world to mask what I was dealing with deep inside, and
mm,
really it left me with this void, this internal battle, this void in my heart and in my life. And here's the thing: I knew I was saved, but I still wore a mask. I knew Jesus, but I still had this facade, this persona on, like everything was okay, but really everything wasn't okay. And here's the thing: you heard the saying, "You can fake it till you make it," but eventually, faking it catches up to you,
mm.
and that's real. And that's my battle. That's my story, and that's what I dealt with. I just wore a mask for years, and I didn't deal with what was dealing with me. And what you don't deal with starts dealing with you.
There's a line from your book that really struck me that said, "God can't heal who you pretend to be."
That's right.
And I'm not much for God can't statements, because God can do all things, but there's such a paradox. There's such a paradox when we pretend to
Yeah.
be something or somebody or a certain way or in a certain mood or whatever, and then we wonder where God is in that. But that's such a powerful thing to say. God can't heal who you pretend to be.
Right.
What is it about the church that makes it so easy to perform rather than to be?
I think it's become such a lot of church, and I'm not talking about every church, but in a
Sure.
lot of Christian culture today, what we have is we have a bunch of people that go and they attend, they tip God, they go for an hour, hour and a half, and they leave. And there's never this community, this accountability that God has called us to in our Christian walk. And so what we have is we have a bunch of people that go in and that they wear the mask, they put on the face, and
Mm,
everything's good and everything's okay. And so that's what I did for years.